Hi, this is aspx. Today in this session we will discuss how to populate a drop-down list in ASP.NET web application fetching data from the database. Let us go to the Visual Studio. We'll create a page. There will be a drop-down where we will show book category name as the text of value of the drop-down and category code as the value of the list item in the drop-down. I have already prepared the design code. Let us create it. Drag a drop down list first in the design page. We are renaming the ID DDL book category. Let us see the design part. Because of some reason design page is not enabled, design is not working, or it is taking more time. Let us go to the database. I have already created a database, name is bookster, and there is a table name book category. This has two columns, book category code and book category description. Let us see if there is any data. There is no data. I have already prepared insert script to save some time. Let us copy and execute it here. There are 12 records now. We'll show this data. We'll fetch this data in the ASP.NET code behind page, and we'll show this book category description in the drop down list control. Let us go to Visual Studio and do the necessary coding. We have to put a connection string so that the project can connect to the SQL Server database. I have already prepared the connection string here. Let us copy and paste it inside the configuration tag. Data source is local because we will execute this project locally. in my local machine. Initial is the database name. This is the database name. Database name is bookstore here. So here it is bookstore, user ID and then password. Let us save the web.config changes. Let us go to the code behind. Here we have to write the code. If node is postback means when the page will be loaded first time, then this block will execute, the drop down list will be populated. I have already write the code to save some time. The name of the connection string is onStr here, and it should be same with the name in the config web.config. You can see some words or class name are underlined in red because the namespace where the namespace containing these classes are not included in this space. We have to include those namespace, then this red line will go away. To include the namespace, just place the cursor over the class name, then press Ctrl plus dot. You will get the suggestion which class library you need to include. Here using system.web.configuration needs to include because web configuration manager class belongs to this class library. Let us do the same with dataset also. Control dot C using system.data. We are getting as a suggestion because dataset class is belong to this class library. SQL connection, this is included in this class library. Okay, here we getting the connection string from web.config. We are creating a SQL connection object to open the connection. Then we are creating a SQL command object to pass the store procedure to the SQL server database engine for execution, and then with the help of SQL data adapter we are filling dataset with the result of this store procedure. So whatever is there in this table, it will be filled up in this dataset. If we debug, we can see that now we have got the data from the database. We have fetched the data from the database with the help of this store procedure and filled up here in the dataset. So we have got the data in this page in the form of dataset. Now we have to bind the drop down list with this dataset. Let us do that part. ddl book category dot data source equal ds. Let us bind the data text field with column of this table. Book category description will be binded to data text field of ddl book category. Same way we'll bind the data value field of drop down list control to category code. Book category code. Then we have to bind it ddl book category dot data bind. Here we want to do another thing. When the drop down list will be populated, the first option will be default and it will be please select. Let us write that code. Category dot items dot insert. We'll put the please select option in the first position. You should know drop down list always contains a collection of list item. New list item is an plus. New list item, it takes two parameter. First one I want to show as please select and value is suppose 0 or -1. We are done with the coding part. Let us execute this and see in the browser it is working perfectly or not. Okay, it is executing. See, there are 12 book category name we have fetched and displaying. So it is working fine. The logic is working fine. We are fetching data from the database and populating this in the drop down. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you need the source code, please comment me in the video. Please comment. I will share the source code. Thank you.